What's going on, everybody? You know who it is. It's your boy, Mad Sporty, back with another video. Man, I haven't even watched this yet. Just by the look of the beginning of it, it's gonna be gruesome. Ugh, I'm telling you. Top 10 amazing people who survived the impossible. And I'm telling you what, just from what I see right now, right here, oh, it's horrible. Horrible. So, we're gonna get into this video. It's, 50M videos is the person who put it down. It's got over 1 million views. 1 million views, man. Imagine 5 million views. Love it. Anyways, yeah, let's get into this video. It's gonna be hot because this thing is gruesome. Let me just give you a little peek. Yeah, that's a little peek. That is a little bit of what's to come. So I'm in my director's chair. Man, I need a good chair. I need one of those little gaming chairs, one of those kickback chairs. You know, the one like Art of Kicks. He be chilling with one of those. You know what I'm saying? Hey, actually, I thought I seen a video where you just got a new chair because the old one was. Hey, Art of Kicks, if you see this video, kick down that chair, man. I'll fix it, bro. Trust me. I can fix a lot of stuff. I'll make it work. Anyways. Got the shirts, man. Got the free cowboy shirts. We had a brother, as some of you know, I'm in the little motorcycle club. But anyways, we had a brother that got into some trouble, so we're trying to help him out. Hey man, stuff happens. People have fallen into some bad times. Not everybody's perfect. We all make mistakes, man, but it's just how we learn from them. And hopefully the brother will learn. He's gonna be coming out better, a stronger man. So right now we're trying to help him out, support him. Free cowboy shirts. If you guys want some, hit me up. They're only 20 bucks, man. 20 bucks. And we got other shirts too. A lot of our Savage Assassins support gear. I'm going to be showing a lot of that stuff, so you'll be able to see a lot of that stuff too. But anyways, back to the video. Let's get into this, man. Top 10 amazing people who survived the impossible, and I really believe that is what happened, man. It's crazy.
I can subscribe right now, or you're going to have terrible luck for the next week. Today, just getting through another day is a big goal for many of us. Well, imagine you had to face being attacked by a grizzly bear twice in the same day, or survive after falling 2 miles from a mid-air plane accident. These are just a few of the amazing stories of the top 10 people who survived the impossible. Number 10, Julian Koepke. On Christmas Eve, 1971, Lanza Flight 508 was struck by lightning and broke apart mid-air at an altitude of 3,200 meters. Remarkably, still strapped to her seat, 17-year-old Julianne Koepke survived the 2-mile fall to the ground. She was the only person to survive the crash. She suffered a broken collarbone, a gash to her left leg and right arm, and a concussion. Realizing she had somehow survived the fall, Julianne's first instinct was to find her mother, who had been in the seat next to her on the plane. She set out, wading in knee-deep water and surviving on candies she found in the debris. After 10 days, she found a boat moored near a small hut and used its gasoline to clear her wounds. After spending the night in the shelter, she was discovered by local lumbermen and taken to their village. A pilot then flew her to nearby Paculpa, where she was reunited with her father. After recovering from her injuries, Julianne returned to the crash site with a search team. Her mother's body was recovered on January 12, 1972. It was eventually determined that her mother and as many as 14 passengers survived the crash, but died waiting to be rescued.
Damn,
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave.
Man, can you imagine that? I'll tell you what, I got a few fears. Spiders is one of them. Don't ask me why, man. Fucking, I can't stand spiders. But heights, catch me on a plane, I think not. That won't happen. Nope, I think not. And catch me outside, how about that? Nah, not on a plane. Man, that's just crazy. I am so afraid of heights. It's nuts. Let's go back on that one real quick. I can't imagine, let alone crashing and surviving on that. Okay. They crashed, survived, and then to die after that, it sucks, man. Bad day at work.
Leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it.
Believe it.
It really works.
It's true. Try it. Hit my
Number
subscribe
9,
button.
Roy Sullivan, the human lightning conductor. The number 7 is considered lucky to many people. Shenandoah National Park Ranger Roy Sullivan knows this firsthand. Between 1942 and 1977, Sullivan was struck by lightning not twice, not 4 times, but 7 times. And he lived to tell about it. After surviving being struck by lightning several times, it is rumored that Sullivan always kept a jug of water handy to put out his hair, just in case he got struck again. While there were no eyewitnesses to any of these strikes, Guinness World Records was able to confirm them and awarded Sullivan with the official record for most lightning strikes and the nickname the Human Lightning Conductor. Sadly, his life would finally come to an end in 1983 from a self-inflicted gunshot, reportedly after being rejected in love. Number 8. Jose Salvador Alvarenga. On November 17, 2012, Jose Salvador Alvarenga set out from the fishing village of Costa Azul off the coast of Chiapas, Mexico. An experienced sailor and fisherman, Alvarenga was embarking on a 30-hour deep-sea fishing trip. Shortly after embarking, the 7-meter, 23-foot fiberglass skiff was set upon by a rough storm, which lasted 5 days. During the storm, the boat's motor and most of the boat's electronics were ruined. Without sails, oars, anchors, or running lights, and no way to contact the shore, the boat set adrift across open seas. Alvarenga and fellow fisherman Ezekiel Cordoba were left with almost no supplies and very little food. The 2 men ate fish, turtles, and other sea life that they had caught with their bare hands. They collected rainwater when it was available, but more often were forced to drink turtle blood or their own urine. Alvarenga reported that after approximately 4 months at sea, his partner gave up after becoming ill from eating raw fish and eventually refused to eat. After making a promise not to eat him after he died, Alvarenga kept Cordoba's corpse on the boat and even talked to it. After 6 days of speaking to his partner's dead corpse, he realized he was losing his mind and dumped the body overboard. On January 30th, 2014,
he ate that body.
438 days lost at sea. Finally, Alvarenga spotted a small piece of land. He swam to shore and found his way to a local house. He had reached the Ibong Atoll, off of the Marshall Islands, some 6,000 miles away. Number 7, Todd Orr.
That's crazy.
After hiking the Madison Valley in rural Montana, trail engineer and knife maker Todd Orr came upon a grizzly bear mother with her cubs. Before he could react, the mother charged and attacked. She bit his head and arm before leaving him and returning to the woods with her cubs. A Montana native, Orr decided to get up and make a run for his car, some 3 miles away. After 10 minutes, the bear caught up with him. She bit his arm and shoulder and stood on top of him. Realizing he posed no threat to her, she left him. Orr eventually made his way back to his car. He made a video explaining what had happened and took a few photos to share with his friends. After receiving multiple surgeries the following day, he decided to share his story and video on Facebook. To his surprise, the video went viral, clocking in more than 20 million views in the first day.
Yeah, it went viral.
Angelina Friedman.
Got attacked by a bear.
Miscarriages, internal bleeding, sepsis, and now not 1 but 2 pandemics. More than 100 years after living through the 1918 influenza pandemic, and now a resident of the Northwestchester Restorative Therapy and Nursing Center,
she looked like one of the little hippie chicks.
Another pandemic. The 101-year-old just beat us. She is not human, Friedman's daughter, Joanne Marola, said. She has superhuman DNA. Number
She's
5,
happy.
Aaron Ralston.
She's happy, man. That's
On April 26,
happy
2003,
people live forever,
during a
man. It's
solo
crazy.
descent of Utah's Blue John Canyon, climber Aaron Ralston found himself trapped
Oh.
alone when he slipped and dislodged an
I
800-pound
remember
boulder that
this.
pinned his
Not
right arm to the canyon
hearing
wall.
about this.
After 5 long days and facing dehydration, he mustered his courage and used a dull blade from his off-brand multi-tool, along with the pliers, to remove his lower arm and escape the canyon. After freeing himself, he climbed out of the slot canyon, rappelled down a 65-foot sheer wall, and then hiked for 7 miles. He encountered a family on vacation who gave him food and water
Oh
and
my
immediately alerted authorities. Aaron's story has inspired millions of people and is the subject of the film 127 Hours, in which he is portrayed by actor James Franco. Number 4, Truman Duncan. It is hard to imagine anyone can survive being sliced in half, but that is exactly what happened to railroad switchman Tony Duncan when he tumbled off the front of a moving train car and was dragged beneath the train. The lower half of his body was cut off, leaving one of his legs dangling. Somehow, he managed to call 911. Doctors performed over 20 surgeries on him and declared that he was literally one membrane away from being spilled out on the tracks.
20
Number
surgeries,
3,
man.
Paul Rosalie. Daredevil filmmaker Paul Rosalie was the subject of a Discovery Channel special in which he volunteered to be eaten by a giant anaconda. Outfitted with a special snake suit and covered in pig blood, he did draw the attention of the snake, which coiled around him and began to consume him, head first. The attention seeker panicked when he felt his arms breaking under the pressure of the snake's coiling around him and called for help from the crew. Had the stunt gone any further, many say he would not have survived. What do you think? Be sure to leave your comment in the comment section below. And with that, it's now time for today's best pick.
What the? That was stupid.
Today's photo was submitted by one of our subscribers. So if you find a photo or video online and you want to know more details about it, send it over to us and we will do all the work for you. We might even feature it in a future video. Number 2, Happy. When anyone sees this extraordinary photograph, they may think that it has been photoshopped. But this is a real photo.
Hey, you know, every time you
Carlos
gotta meet a
Happy
chick, you're wearing a
Rodriguez
hat,
of
bro.
Miami. Carlos was a victim.
You gotta
of
wear a
real
hat,
estate car
Carlos.
accident that sent him flying through the windshield and landing on his head. To save his life, a large part of his brain was removed, and his skull was fused together. After this experience, he shared his story to inspire others to stop using drugs and driving irresponsibly. I was barred out on drugs. I was driving and I hit a pole and flew out the front window and landed on my head, he said in a message on YouTube. Sadly, many now report that Carlos has returned once again to his old habits. He was arrested and charged with arson and attempted murder after setting his mattress on fire in 2016.
Jesus.
Before we reveal number 1, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to
That's
receive
right, guys.
more amazing videos like this.
Subscribe,
Number 1,
hit the bell,
Anna Bagan.
like my videos.
The next story of survival may remind you of a good science fiction scenario, or perhaps seem like the stuff
guy's
of
good. I like this
superhero
guy.
comics, where a character is frozen alive and held captive, only to be thawed out again later. Of course, this seems like the stuff of fantasy, but there are cases of people being frozen and brought back to life unharmed. In 1999, Dr. Anna Bagenholm was skiing in Narvik, Norway, when she fell into a frozen stream. She was trapped between more than 8 inches of ice. The tips of her skis were all that could be seen of her. Her friends rushed to help her, but could not dislodge her from the thick ice. Luckily, Anna managed to find a small pocket of air and continued to breathe for more than 40 minutes before she suffered circulatory arrest. After 80 minutes of attempts with rope and shovel to extract her from the ice, the metal of hard edge broke through. By this time, her heart had stopped completely, and her body temperature was a record low 56.7 degrees Fahrenheit. She would be connected to a blood bypass machine. After 9 hours of recirculating her blood, her heart finally began to beat again. Miraculously, she suffered no brain damage, and she continues to ski today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what lists you would like to see in the comments section below.
Right? Isn't that crazy? Boy. Yeah, that's amazing. Amazing. Anyways, tell me what you guys think. Yeah. Top 10 amazing people who survived the impossible. About 50 M videos. Yeah, good shout out. It's a good video. Anyways, tell me what y'all think. Leave a comment. Kind of lost for words. That one with the head, I'm looking at it right now. That picture, wow, that's nuts. But leave a comment if you can. Go that little subscribe button. Hit that one. Hit the bell right after that. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Love me or hate me, I appreciate it. Doesn't matter, man. You guys are here watching it. So, also, like I said, we're gonna have some gear coming. Well, we have some. So if you need some, hit me up. And yeah, it's time. I gotta wake up early, go to bed, go to work. So until next time, you guys have a good night. Be safe. Later. Peace.